Hello again, everybody. And today I'm here to talk to you all about basketball. I'm here to explain the basic concepts of basketball, give you all a little background history on it, and demonstrate to you all some of the basic things you do in a game of basketball. So, basketball was invented in 1871 by a man named James Naismith. It was originally invented to be an alternative to football, a safer alternative to football, and to be a way to exercise during the cold months. It's a 5v5 game that's usually played with five different positions, with the shortest man on the court being the point guard and the tallest man being the center. The basic concepts are you shooting, passing, dribbling, and laying the ball up. That's really all the basic four concepts of the game. There's advanced ways to do it and simple ways to do it. There's a lot that goes into the game of basketball, and it's really all about endurance because it's back and forth, up and down, 40 minutes straight, basically. So basketball, for a while, black people couldn't even play basketball. Same for football. For most things, black people couldn't do. But we were originally more athletic, but we weren't looked at as equal, so we couldn't play. Once we got into the league, black people, that is, once black people got a chance to play, we excelled. And if you look at the history of basketball, Hall of Famers from the time we joined till now. Now, black basketball, most sports, well, basketball and football, are more predominantly black sports, but they didn't always be like that. So nowadays, basketball it's it's came a long way. It's very, very more advanced than it used to be. Originally, it was like people used to dribble like this, one hand. Nobody did any, nowadays people freestyle with the ball. That wasn't the case back then. Okay, now let's get into the basic concepts of basketball. So when you dribble a basketball, you see my fingers? You're supposed to dribble with the tips of your fingers. A lot of people dribble like this with their palm. Not supposed to dribble like this. You're supposed to dribble like this with the tips. See how I'm dribbling with my tips? And with your crossovers, they should be quick. Some can be long because you're trying to bait your opponent into moving. They should be quick. The ball should come up quick. You shouldn't have to look down. Most people dribble like this, looking down at the ball, but you can't. It's a 5v5 game. You can't see your teammates like that. That's the biggest deal about basketball. You have to be able to play as a team. Another thing about basketball, you pass, firm passes, quick passes, you pass the ball with force so that it travels so it doesn't get stolen. Uh, Shooting the basketball. When you shoot a basketball, you shoot it elbow tucked. You should have your elbow tucked. See? So you can have it on the line. Let's say I don't have a goal here to show you. So I have this trampoline. Let's say this trampoline was a goal. With my elbow tucked here, I can put it on the line to go in the goal. I got a roof here. But you see it going straight. But when you have your elbow wide, it won't go as straight. That's a problem. A lot of people shoot the basketball like this with your elbow out. That's a harder way to shoot a basketball. You can't really force the ball to go where you want it to. Any wrong, slightly wrong, I ain't gonna say wrong, but any slightly wrong movements, the ball will go a different direction than what you want it to go. And laying the ball up, I don't have a goal, but there's a square on the backboard. That's what you aim for when you lay the ball up. A lot of people, people watch the NBA. Like I said, nowadays it's all about freestyling and stuff. And YouTube and one and whatnot, they all freestyle. But the simplest way is really the best way. Just put the ball on the square, You won't have to worry about that. And with dribbling, there's a lot that goes into it. You want to be low when you dribble. You don't want to dribble up high because they play defense low. You want to be lower than your defender, so your defender has to get low. Like this, you want to be low so you can go around your defender. There's a lot of different ways you can dribble a basketball. There's a lot of different ways you can go behind the back, through the legs. You got the simple crossover. You have spin moves. Dribbling is all preference and practice and what you're good at. So just practice on what you want to be great at, and it'll come to you. And dunking, that's a whole different story. You have to have the athleticism to dunk. And I don't have a goal here, so I'm not really trying to demonstrate dunking. If I did have a goal, I would show you. But it's simple. You just straight down. All of the cockbacks and stuff is really all for show. Simple works every time. When you try to be fancy, that's when you start messing up. What else? You have spin moves, you have behind the backs, you have screens. Screens are in basketball. And they're a big part of basketball, a part of how you get open in basketball. When you go around screens, you want to be close to your screener. Let's say this bag of dog food is my screener. I want to be as close as possible when I come around the screen so my defender can't come around it right beside me so you can get open. You want to have space when you come around the screen. That's a big part of basketball. But all in all, it's really all about basketball. Is really all about your endurance. You have to have the endurance to last the whole game, and it's about being skilled with your technique. Because everybody can't be a Kobe Bryant. Some people have to just be good at what they're good at. So if you practice on dribbling a certain way, that's how you dribble. When you get in the game, don't get out there and try to do something you don't practice. And like I said, remember, fingertips when you dribble, elbow in when you shoot. This is wrong. This is right. Elbow in. And use the square when you lay the ball up. And you gotta run so you can have endurance. And remember, it's a 5v5 game. Use your teammates. Thank you.